नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
यशोदाभियोलोकलाधवमानम् परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या
यशोधवियोलुकलाडभमानं परामिष्टमत्यन्ततो धृतगोप्या
रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं मृजन्तम् कराम्बोजयुग्मेन शातङ्कनेत्रम्
रुदान्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं निजान्तं कराम्बुजयुग्मेन शताङ्कनेत्रम्
मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेखान्तकण्ठ स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम्
मुहुश्वासकं पातिरेखाङ्ककण्ठ स्थितग्रीवं दामोदर भक्तिबद्धम्
इति दृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम्
इति दिकसोलीलाविरानन्दकुण्डे सुघोषं निमज्जन्तम् अख्यापयन्तम्
तदीयेषितज्ञेषु भक्तैर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्तिवन्दे
तदीयसितगीषु भक्तर्जितम् पुनः प्रेममस्तं शतावृत्तिवन्दे
वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षवदिं वा न चन्यं वृणेऽहं वरेषदपीह
वरं दिवमोक्षं न मोक्षं वदिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरिषदपीह
इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्याविरष्टं किमन्यै
इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्य निरस्तं किमन्ये
इदं ते मुखाम्भोजमत्यन्तनीलैर्वृतं कुन्तलैः स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या
इदं ते मुखं भोजम् अत्यन्तनीलैर्वृतं कुण्डलैस्निग्धरक्तस्य गोप्या
मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बारक्तादरं मे मनस्याविरष्टम् आलं लक्ष्यलभ्यै
मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्तधरं मे मनस्य विरस्तं अलं लक्ष्यलाभ्यम्
नमो देवदामोदरनन्तविष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाब्धिमग्नम्
नमो दिवदामोदरनाथ विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाब्धिमग्ना
कृपादृष्टिवृष्याति दिनं बतानु गृहाणेश मामज्ञमिदक्षिदृश्यया
कृपादृष्टिविष्टति दिनं बतानो गृहाणि समामदं विद्याय अक्षिदृश्या
कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमूर्तैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च
कुबेरात्मा जो बद्धमूर्ति यद्वत् त्वया मोचितो भक्ति भजो कृतौ च
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकं मे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह
तथा प्रेम भक्ति सकाम्य प्रयच्छ न मोक्षग्राहो मे श्रीदामोदरेह
नमस्तेऽस्तु दाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोधरायाथ विश्वस्य दाम्ने
नमस्ते सुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयदारायथ विश्वासदाम्ने
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपम् लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपम् लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
यशोदाभियोलोकलादवमानम् परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या
यशोदाभियोलोकलादवमाना परामृशमत्यन्त ततो धृतगोप्या
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे
जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर श्री राधे
जय यशोदा दामोदर यशोदा दामोदर यशोदा दामोदर श्री राधे
जय यशोदा दामोदर यशोदा दामोदर यशोदा दामोदर श्री राधे
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Gurudev. Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Swarup Prabhuji and Indulekha Mataji. Thank you for joining. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So beautiful, Mataji. I'm so happy whenever I see you with your tilak and nicely dressed and you're like a devotee. Yeah, I'm so happy. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. I'm at my son's place, Mataji, in Souk.
Oh, it's okay.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, all the devotees, to all the devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. It was very nice, Mataji. Buddha Mataji sang so well.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Gorangi Mataji, you need to show yourself like Gayatri Mataji. Then I will know who you are. When I see you somewhere, I know who I'm talking to. I haven't seen you.
Okay, Mataji.
I have never seen Gaurangi Mataji yet. Yes. Yeah.
Wait a few.
Prabhuji, so should we do the Mangalacharan, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Okay, Prabhuji. I will just do Prabhuji. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुर्श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तु ते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नम ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधारा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण प्रभु जी Hare Krishna, Reshma Mataji and Hemal Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Gaurangi Mataji, finally we can see you. Thank you. Thank you Prabhuji and Mataji for joining. So today we are going to...
Hari Bol Gorangi Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So oops. As we all know, Shyam Prabhu is in India attending some wedding, his relative's wedding. So we are today, Amok Prabhuji has asked me to do this session. Thank you, Amok Prabhuji, for giving me this opportunity. And also, I'll take the blessings of Sri Krishna as well as Srila Prabhupada, Amok Prabhuji and Shyam Prabhuji as well to do this session. Whatever I don't know much. I'm very ignorant, so please bear with me today. We are reading from the Krishna book where Narada is visiting, Narada Maharshi is visiting all the palaces of Sri Krishna. As we all know, Krishna is married to 16,108 wives he has, and each wife he has provided each one with a nice palace, and he himself personally is staying with them, doing all different activities. And Narada Muni is so fortunate that he went to these palaces, and he's visiting each and every palace, and he is astonished to see Krishna everywhere doing different activities. So, and already Shyam Prabhuji has covered most of this chapter, and there is a little bit left. And as Shyam Prabhuji always starts with this beautiful shloka from Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. So now we are talking about Krishna. So always, if we are constantly thinking of Krishna, we will not be taking birth in this material world again and again, but we will be attaining eternal abode. That's what Krishna is telling to Arjuna. So it's not just to Arjuna, but for all of us, all. So we have to keep that in mind. And also, we are starting from here. In one palace he has found sitting in meditation. So Krishna was in meditation. So can I request Gaurangi Mataji or any devotee to please read this paragraph?
Yeah, I can go ahead. No problem, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Hemal Prabhuji.
In one palace, he was found sitting in meditation, as if concentrating his mind on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is beyond these material universes. Meditation, as recommended in authorized scripture, is meant for concentrating one's mind on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu. Vishnu, Lord Krishna, is himself the original Vishnu, but because he played the part of a human being, he taught us definitely by his personal behavior what is meant by meditation. Somewhere Lord Krishna was found satisfying elderly superiors by supplying them things they needed. Somewhere else, Naradji found that Lord Krishna was engaged in discussing topics of fighting, and somewhere else in making peace with enemies. Somewhere Lord Krishna was found discussing the ultimate auspicious activity for the entire human society with his elder brother Lord Balrama. Narada saw Lord Krishna engaged in getting his sons and daughters married with suitable brides and bridegrooms in due course of time, and the marriage ceremonies were being performed with great pomp. In one palace the Lord was found bidding farewell to his daughters, and in another he was found receiving a daughter-in-law. People throughout the whole city were astonished to see such pomp and ceremonies.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. And so as we are reading in here, so Narada was visiting Krishna, and Shyam Prabhuji has already explained, like Krishna was actually asking what he can do for Narada. And Narada Muni was just saying he did not ask for anything, any benedictions for material or any other benedictions, but he just asked to give to be able to remember Krishna's lotus feet all the time. So we should also learn from this, that we have to only ask that we should be able to remember Krishna at in all times, at any time, and all the time. So in this paragraph, so when Narada Muni went to one of the palaces, he found Krishna meditating and concentrating his mind on Supreme Personality of Godhead. He himself is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but he's concentrating his mind on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is beyond these material universes. So why is Krishna doing all these things? Why is he meditating as if, and he himself is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? But all these activities, whatever he is doing, is only to show us fallen souls, like how to, he's just being a role model, and then he's he's showing us how to be in this world, in this material world. So just to be an example, he's doing all these activities. He himself doesn't have to come to this material world, but he took his avatar, came, and he's teaching us how to be as a role model. So he is just meditating, and then, as recommended in the authorized scripture, is meant for concentrating one's mind on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it is also recommended in the authorized scriptures that we have to meditate on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu. So that's what he is being an example, and he's showing us how to do that. And Lord Krishna is himself the original Vishnu, but because he played the part of a human being, he taught us definitely by his personal behavior what is meant by meditation. So that is what it is. So even though he's just playing a part of a human being, he is transcendental, but he cannot have a body like us, but he's just playing a part, and he's being a role model. Somewhere Lord Krishna was found satisfying elderly superiors by supplying them things they needed. Somewhere else Narad Ji found that Lord Krishna was engaged in discussing topics of fighting. So he's doing all these things. He's supplying things for the elderly who needed help. And then he is also discussing the topics of fighting. And somewhere else he's making peace with enemies. He's a Kshatriya, he's a king, so he has to do a lot of work, and making peace with the enemies is one of the things. And somewhere else Lord Krishna was found discussing the ultimate auspicious activity for the entire human society with his elder brother Lord Balarama. So he's doing so many things, and Narada saw Lord Krishna engaged in getting his sons and daughters also. He was getting his sons and daughters married with suitable brides and bridegrooms in due course of time, and the marriage ceremonies were being performed with great pomp. Even it is Krishna's sons and daughters getting married, then obviously it will be a big huge celebrations with great pomp he was doing. And also he was Lord was found bidding farewell to his daughters. The daughters who got married, he has to send them to their in-laws' place and to their husband's place. So he was also bidding farewell to his daughters. And in another, he found receiving daughter-in-law. So even he was sending his daughters to their husbands or their in-laws' place, and also he's receiving the daughter-in-laws, whoever got married to Krishna's sons. People throughout the whole city were astonished to see such pomp and ceremonies. So it was beautiful to see all these beautiful ceremonies what Krishna was performing. And Narad was also was watching all this and enjoying this what all Krishna's activities Krishna was doing. So Hare Krishna. Can I request Swarup Prabhuji or Induleka Mataji to please read the next paragraph? Hare Krishna.
You got Nisha Mataji as well, Mataji?
Oh, sorry.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Nisha Mataji. Thank you for joining. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I didn't see you join. Sorry. Yes.
That's absolutely okay. No, that's fine, Mataji. It's absolutely okay. Can I read this for you?
Yes, please. Yes, Mataji.
Sure. Okay. Somewhere the Lord was seen performing different type of sacrifices to satisfy the demigods who are only his qualitative expansions. Somewhere he was seen engaged in public welfare activities, establishing deep wells for the water supply, rest houses and gardens for unknown guests, and great monasteries and temples for saintly persons. These are some of the duties enjoined in the Vedas for householders for fulfillment of their material desires. Somewhere Krishna was found as a Kshatriya king engaged in hunting animals in the forest and riding on a very beautiful Sindhi horse. According to Vedic regulations, the Kshatriyas were allowed to kill prescribed animals on certain occasions, either to maintain peace in the forest or to offer the animals in the sacrificial fire. Kshatriyas are allowed to practice this killing art because they have to kill their enemies mercilessly to maintain peace in society. In one situation, the great sage Narad saw Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead and master of mystic powers, acting as a spy by changing his usual dress in order to understand the motives of different citizens in the city and the palaces. Hare Krishna. Shall I continue, Mataji?
It's okay, Mataji. This one
Okay,
paragraph.
sure.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Mataji. Yeah.
Thank you.
So again here, somewhere the Lord was, so Narada Muni again he's seeing that Lord was performing different types of sacrifices to satisfy the demigods who are only his qualitative expansions. We know that the demigods are all the qualitative expansions of the Lord himself, but Krishna is still performing the sacrifices just to show us like we have to do these activities because we have to perform sacrifices to to satisfy the demigods. These are all important because to serve the demigods as well. Somewhere he was seen engaged in public welfare activities, establishing deep wells for the water supply, rest houses and gardens for unknown guests, and great monasteries and temples for saintly persons. So all these things were done by Krishna because the citizens needed all these things. So we have to, Krishna has to make sure that all the citizens are happy. So he is working like a king who will take care of their citizens, his citizens. So he was supplying the water, rest houses and gardens for the guests who are there, and great monasteries for the temples for saintly persons. All these were done by Krishna. And also he was some of the duties enjoined the Vedas for householders for fulfillment of their material desires. So we always talk about the four things, the dharma, kam. What are those, Prabhuji? I forget when I'm talking. So to fulfill those, so for the householders, in the we have the Varna and Ashramas. So in the Varna and Ashramas, when we are having the householders are the ones who are after Brahmacharya, then they go to the Grihasthasrama. So the Grihasthasrama people, they have to fulfill the material desires. So for them, there are few duties, enjoined duties, which are prescribed in the Vedas. So that is what he's showing the people how to do those. And somewhere Krishna was found as a Kshatriya king also. He's a Kshatriya king, and he is also engaged in the hunting in the forest, riding a beautiful Sindhi horse. And why the Kshatriyas have the right to hunt in the forests, just to keep the forest maintain peace in the forests, and also to offer the animals in the sacrificial fire they can actually hunt the animals. So that is what it is prescribed in the, according to the Vedic principles, it is prescribed. And also Kshatriyas have to mercilessly kill when it comes to a war, so to keep the society in in peace. So that's why Krishna is also Krishna is allowed as a Kshatriya. Kshatriyas are allowed to hunt in the forest. In one situation, the great sage Narada saw Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead and Master of Mystic Powers, acting as a spy. So even in Ramayana, we see that Rama was ruling Ayodhya, but he, after coming back from the 14 years of Vanvasa, he has to go around the city as a spy to see whether all the people are happy or not, what people are doing, because usually people are very scared to talk in front of the king. They will not be able to express their feelings. But so that's why king sometimes act as a spy. He will go and he will dress in a different, like a usual person, and then he will go to see what the citizens' motives of different citizens in the city and the palaces. So that's why Krishna is also engaged in these kind of activities to understand what the motives of the citizens are. So all these are very nice to see how Krishna is engaged in different activities, and Narada is seeing all this. So may I request Induleka Mataji to read the next paragraph, please?
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, replied to Narada as follows. My dear Narada, O sage among the demigods, you know that I am the supreme instructor and perfect follower of all religious principles, as well as the supreme enforcer of such principles. I am therefore personally executing such religious principles in order to teach the whole world how to act. My dear son, it is my desire that you not be bewildered by such demonstrations of my internal energy. Can you scroll, please? Oh, that's it, Mataji? Or shall I continue? That's it, right?
Where is this, Mataji? Yes, Mataji. Transcendental activities until here, Mataji. Internal potency. My dear Lord, you are worshipable by all.
And demigods and predominated deities of all 14 planetary systems are completely aware of your transcendental fame. Now please give me your blessings so that I may be able to travel all over the universe, singing the glories of your transcendental activities.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So Narada saw all the activities, and then he's playing. He is laughing, he is smiling within himself. And Narada addressed like all these activities the God is doing. He knows that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and still he is doing all this. He's playing a role, and he's doing so many, being in 16,108. Along each and every wife, he is there personally, as well as he is also doing different activities with Balarama. He's talking, he's doing so many different activities and he could see him everywhere. So he is smiling within himself, and Narada addressed Lord as follows. My dear Lord of all mystic powers, object of the meditation of mystics, the extent of your mystic power is certainly inconceivable. So nobody can conceive his powers. It's impossible for anyone. So even mystics like Lord Brahma and Shiva cannot understand Krishna's potency. So we are nothing. So by your mercy, because of my being always engaged in the transcendental loving service of your lotus feet, your Lordship has very kindly revealed to me the actions of your internal potency. So because Narada Muni is saying that because of he has engaged in the transcendental loving service to his lotus feet, that is why he is kindly revealing all these activities, and he's been able to see him everywhere. So that is what, and my dear Lord, you are worshipable by all, and demigods and predominating deities of all 14 planetary systems are completely aware of your transcendental frame. So everybody, all the 14, he is the predominating, you are the worshipable of all, and the demigods and predominating deities of all 14 planetary systems are completely aware of your transcendental fame, because everybody knows, all the predominating deities know who Krishna is, how big he is and everything. So now please give me your blessings so that I may be able to travel all over the universe singing the glories of your transcendental activities. So he's asking for Krishna's blessings so he can go. Already we know Narada Muni can travel everywhere in any universe at any time. So he is asking to bless him so he can travel all over the universe singing Krishna's glories and his transcendental activities. Hare Krishna. May I ask Gaurangi Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Will you be able to read the next paragraph, Mataji? This one?
Okay. Where from Mataji?
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord
Okay.
Krishna replied to Narada.
Okay, Mataji. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, replied to Narada as follows. My dear Narada, O said among the demigods, you know that I am the supreme instructor and perfect follower of all religious principles, as well as the supreme enforcer of such principles. I am therefore personality executing such religious principles in order to teach the world how to act. My dear son, it is my desire that you not be bewildered by such demonstration of my internal energy. The Supreme Personality of Godhead was engaged in his so-called household affairs in order to teach people how one can uh, sensify one's household life, although one may be attached to the imprisonment of material extends. Actually, one is obliged to continue the term of material extends because of household life. But the Lord, being very kind upon householders, demonstration the path of sanctifying ordinary household life, because Krishna is the center of all activities. The life of a Krishna conscious householder is transcendental to Vedic injunction and is automatically sanctified. Hare Krishna Mataji. Sorry Mataji, I couldn't read properly.
No, Mataji,
Someone
you
is
did
a
so
mistake, Mataji. Sorry.
well. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
No,
Krishna.
Mataji, you did so well, so beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Yes. So here again, Krishna, Narada asked, like, please bless me so that I can travel all over all over the universes, and I can sing your transcendental glories. And then Sri Krishna is saying that Narada as follows. So Narada, you know that I am the supreme instructor and perfect follower of all religions principles, as well as the supreme enforcer of such principles. So Narada, he is telling that I am the instructor, but I am therefore personally executing. So Krishna is personally executing all this religious principle so that the whole world can act according to and follow him. So my dear son, it is my desire that you not be bewildered by such demonstration of my internal energy. He's saying, don't be bewildered, because, and you know that I am the supreme instructor, and that's why, and perfect follower. He is the perfect follower. No one else can follow as perfectly as Krishna can follow all the religious principles. And also Krishna is saying, and Krishna was engaged in his so-called household affairs in order to teach the people. So as we already was talking, like only to teach us how to, as a householder, how we can be still doing our how we can be Krishna conscious and doing our daily activities. So Krishna is actually showing us by example. So and also he demonstrated the path of sanctifying ordinary household life. So we are all householders, so we can see that, and we can learn how we can be and still in Krishna conscious, and also we can follow the Vedic injunctions, and it will, if we do that, and we will be automatically sanctified. So that's what Krishna is telling to Narada Muni. And then Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, do we still have some time to read,
Um,
or should we?
how many paragraphs left, Mataji?
Um, 1, 2, oh, only 2, Prabhuji.
Yeah, we can complete them, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Swarup Prabhuji, may I request you to please read this paragraph, Prabhuji? These 2 paragraphs, maybe.
Hare Krishna Mataji, surely.
Hare Krishna.
Thus Narada saw one single Krishna living in 16,000 palaces by his plenary expansion. Due to his inconceivable energy, he was visible in the palace of each and every individual queen. Lord Krishna has unlimited power, and Narada's astonishment was boundless upon observing again and again the demonstration of Lord Krishna's internal energy. Lord Krishna behaved by his personal example as if he were very much attached to the 4 principles of civilized life, namely religion, economic development, sense gratification, and salvation. These 4 principles of material existence are necessary for the spiritual advancements of human society. And although Lord Krishna had no need to do so, he exhibited his household activities so that people might follow in his footsteps for their own interest. Lord Krishna satisfied the sage Narada in every way. Narada was very much pleased by seeing the Lord's activities in Dvaraka, and thus he departed. In narrating the activities of Lord Krishna in Dvaraka, Sukadeva Goswami explained to King Parikshit how Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, descends to this material universe by the agency of his internal potency and personally exhibits the principles which, if followed, can lead one to achieve the ultimate goal of life. All the queens in Dwaraka, more than 16,000 in number, engaged their feminine attractive features in the transcendental service of the Lord by smiling and serving, and the Lord was pleased to behave with them exactly like a perfect husband enjoying household life. One should know definitely that such pastimes cannot be performed by anyone but Lord Krishna, who is the original cause of the creation, maintenance, and dissolution of the whole cosmic manifestation. Anyone who attentively hears the narrations of the Lord's pastimes in Dwaraka or supports a preacher of the Krishna consciousness movement will certainly find it very easy to traverse the path of liberation and taste the nectar of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. And thus he will be engaged in the Lord Krishna's devotional service. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So now Narada saw the inconceivable energy of Krishna and his plenary expansions. So Krishna has shown his plenary expansions several times. One was right now, when Narada is looking at each and every palace he is present, and also when the Rasa dance was happening, that's when Krishna expanded himself into so many Krishnas. Each and every gopi thought that she's dancing, she's the only one dancing with Krishna, but Krishna was dancing with each and every gopi in his plenary expansions. So due to his inconceivable energy, so he was visible in the palace of each and every individual queen. Lord Krishna has unlimited power, and Narada's astonishment was boundless upon observing again and again the demonstration of Lord Krishna's internal energy. It was astonishing to see Krishna in each and every palace and doing all this household, like being a householder. He is acting as a householder and doing the different things with the different queens, like in their palaces. And Lord Krishna behaved by his personal example as if he were very much attached to the 4 principles of civilized life, namely this one, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. We say religion, economic development, sense gratification, and salvation. So these are the 4 principles which, as a householder, we have to pray for this. First is religion, to be acting in the dharma, and then this economic development, sense gratification, and the last one is the salvation. These 4 principles of material existence are necessary for the spiritual advancement of human society. So these are very important. So Krishna was acting as if he also, by example, he was acting, so to show us. And although Krishna had no need to do so, he didn't have to do any of those things, but he was still exhibiting all these activities. And as a householder, he was doing all these things, and we have to follow his footsteps for their. He exhibited his household activities so that people might follow in his footsteps for their own interest. So we have to follow him. Lord Krishna satisfied the sage Narada in every way. Narada was very much pleased by seeing the Lord's activities in Dvaraka, and thus he departed. And then after seeing all that, he said he departed from there. Then in the last paragraph, it is saying that Sukadeva Goswami explained this to Parikshit Maharaj, and then because the Supreme Personality of Godhead descends to this material universe by the agency of his internal potency and personally exhibits the principles, which, if followed, can lead one to achieve the ultimate goal of life. We have to personally we have to follow. Only then we can. The ultimate goal of life is to go to Goloka Vrindavana. That can be achieved only if we follow the principles of what Krishna is telling or doing. All the queens in Dwaraka, more than 16,000 in number, engaged their feminine attractive features in the transcendental service of the Lord by smiling and serving the Lord. And the Lord was pleased to behave with them exactly like a perfect husband enjoying household life. So the 16,108 queens, they are all engaged in the by smiling, and they are serving Krishna with lot of love and affection to Krishna and bhakti as well. So, and Krishna is also enjoying just like a normal householder husband. One should know definitely that such pastimes cannot be performed by anyone but Lord Krishna. So some people ask how come Krishna has married so many wives he has, and people keep asking questions. So they have to understand that only Lord Krishna can be present at the same time with so many wives, and he can build so many palaces for all the and he is the only one who can satisfy so many 16,108 wives. No one else can. So we should not be questioning these kind of, that's what we have to understand. And he is the original cause of the creation, maintenance, and dissolution of the whole cosmic manifestation. Anyone, so whoever listens to this pastimes of Dvaraka or supports a preacher of the Krishna conscious movement will certainly find it very easy to traverse the path of liberation and taste the nectar of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. So if we listen to this, or if we support a preacher who is talking about these pastimes of Krishna, will be liberated. And thus he will be engaged in Lord Krishna's devotional service. Once we are liberated, we will be engaged in Krishna's devotional service for sure. So Hare Krishna. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Amog Prabhuji. And thank you all for listening to me today. And please forgive all my mistakes. And if you have any questions, comments, and also my mistakes, rectify my mistakes, please. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Gayatri Mataji. So beautifully you've taken us through the Krishna Katha. So this is glories of Krishna living his family life in Dvaraka. Okay, so first we shall hear from the devotees if any questions. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Any questions? Hemal Prabhuji, Reshma Mataji.
Hare Krishna, beautifully spoken, well narrated, lots to learn. Absolutely. Whilst I have missed out the last couple of weeks due to personal challenges, I appreciate, being sewn back into Krishna's Katha. It actually brings so much light and energy. Thank you.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Okay, Nisha Mataji, you wanted to share anything, Mataji?
No, Prabhuji, it's just great to know like about this side of Krishna. We never knew that. So it's brilliant to know how he was such a being a supreme God and just, fulfilling all his duties. So it's good to learn. Like, sometimes we just gave up. But look at the God, Lord Krishna, he was just doing everything so perfectly.
Yes.
Yeah. Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. Swarup Prabhuji.
Very nice, very beautiful class, Mataji. Haribol, it was so nice. And you nicely explained Krishna's activities with his 16,108 wives. What is very interesting is that Lord, even though he has taken, as a avatar, but he's showing us how to even live a grihastha life and what you need to do. And in fact, through his every step, he's teaching us so many things, isn't it? When in Mahabharata, he is teaching us something else, while in his this pastime, he's teaching us another aspect of life. So there are so many things. Like the more we see Krishna's pastimes and we reflect on them, there are so many facets which are which, as the Mataji said, we can learn and think about and emulate maybe in our personal lives. So very nice, Mataji. It was very nice class. Very nicely explained everything. That's it. That's all, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Prabhuji.
you,
Thank you
Prabhuji.
so much.
Gaurangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. No question, Prabhuji. But thank you, Mataji. You explained very nicely, Mataji. So nice. And about Krishna and his wives, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
If I may add one more thing, I was reflecting on this, that how Lord is showing that if he has taken responsibility of 16,100 and he is equally fulfilling with full focus and concentration his responsibilities towards each one of them. That's something that is that I was thinking that is a big learning, that wherever you are, whichever relationship you are committed to, you need to fulfill it with your 100%, as Lord is demonstrating here. Sorry to interrupt this thing, but I thought it's a very interesting this thing, so I'll just say this one. I'm sorry for interrupting in the middle.
No, Prabhuji, that was very nice. Yes, yeah. Thank you.
Good comment. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Induleka Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Gayatri Mataji. As everybody is saying, you nicely explained about the pastime of the Lord when Narada Muni visited him. We know in Ramayana, when before Valmiki started writing the Ramayana, he met his guru Narad Muni and he asked Narad Muni to tell him about someone who is perfect, who has got all the qualities perfectly and 100%. So then Narad Muni smiled and he started telling about Lord Ram, about all the qualities. And he had the capacity, not 10, 15, 20%, but 100% all the capacities, right? So here we see Krishna is displaying those qualities, how he can fulfill the desires of everyone.
Yes.
He didn't say that Krishna was only with the wives, or Krishna was only with the children, or Krishna was only serving the adults. Krishna was doing all his job, all his tasks properly and simultaneously. So that's proof how he is great. So that's why it brings me to what I was talking about. He is all worshipable one. So we know as human beings we cannot do anything like Krishna is doing, but we can follow and we can get some inspiration of how to behave in life. You know, nowadays with one wife or with one husband, we are getting mad, right? He had 16,108, and how he is laughing. So that shows his capacity. That shows why he is a Supreme Lord. It's not easy, right? So thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, yeah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So Krishna, as Krishna describes, like Chaturvanyamaya Srishtam Gunakarma Vibhagashaha. Okay, so this he has created everything for his for the organizing the society based on the guna and karma. And this is Atah Pumbid Vijisteshta Varnashrami Vibhagashaha Swarnistasya Dharmasya Samsiddhir Haritoshanam, for the sake of the Hari. But here Krishna is in the meditation. Sometimes we may think that Krishna is meditating someone else. But it is Evam Jyotirmayo Devaha Sadanandam Paratparaha. Atma Ramachasastyati na prakritya samagamaha. He never come in contact with any of the materialistic nature for his satisfaction. Na prakritya samagamaha. He never meditate on some of the demigods who are of the material nature. Sambhavami Atma Maya. So Krishna's body is spiritual, transcendental. So he enjoys in himself only. So that is again when Krishna is performing these different activities. Yad yada chariti sreshtaha tattadeve taranaraha sayat pramanam kurite lokaha tadanuvartate. So Krishna is leading by example, everything, all these activities. These activities come as part of the Varnashrama Dharma. And here when Krishna follows Dharma, it is Dharmam Sakshat Bhagavad Pranitam. Dharmam Sakshat Bhagavad Pranitam. When Krishna is speaking to Narada Muni, oh my dear child, don't get bewildered by looking by my activities. So he was mentioning to Narada Muni. So this statement, it is very important. So number of times when Krishna is winding up his pastimes, at that time he spoke to Daruka as well. Daruka, do not bewilder when Krishna is winding up his pastimes. All his weapons and the chariot, horses, they fly through the sky. He was in his four-handed form. And Daruka was a bit surprised. And then Krishna says to him, do not bewildered. Do not get bewildered. Okay, so and that is here again he's saying the same instructions to Narada Muni as well. So, but here he's working to follow the dharma. Okay, so that is one point we take from there. And also by hearing those pastimes of the Lord, so one would be freed from the material entanglement. He will be able to enter into Goloka Vrindavan, Krishna's pastimes. Okay, that is the ultimate Palashruti. By hearing pastimes of Krishna, Palashruti is there. And one of the point Krishna says, the Lord says to Brahma that everyone, they're all trying to please themselves. They like their body much than anyone else, even though their relative is their child. And if child comes to mother and then angrily if he hits, the mother immediately hits the child back. Okay, so because that means everyone likes their own body more than anyone else. But the Lord says that irrespective of that, they need to like me only, not their bodies. Aham atma atmanam dataha preshtaha presamapi. So he mentions that Krishna says that particular statement to Brahma. Everyone should like me. Preshtaha presamapi atomai karatim kurya dehadihi yat kurite priyaha. But people are incorrectly attached to their bodies. But they should be liking me only all the time. As Krishna says, Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Okay, so these are the few things that I have reflected on this Katha Mataji. Thank you so much. So beautiful. Okay, so dear devotees, if you have got any questions, kindly ask. Otherwise, we shall move to the next part. Okay, so no questions. Then we shall move Mataji, Narsima prayers.
Yes.
Maybe we can request Nisha Mataji. Hare Krishna, Nisha Mataji, would you like to try Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, if Gayatri Mataji can take the lead, I can sing with her.
Yeah, sure.
Gayatri Mataji, if that's okay, yeah?
Yes, Mataji. Sure, Mataji. Yes. Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Prahladahladaayine
Praladladayani
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshila
Shilatankanakalaye
Shilatangana Khale
Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimho
Ito Narsimho Parto Narsimho
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narasimha
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimho
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Bahe Narsimho Hriday Narsimho
Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapadye
Narsimho Adim Sharanam Parpade
Tava Karakamalavare Nakham Adbhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare
Tav kara kamala vare nakam अद्भुत श्रृंगाम दलित हिरण्यकश्यपतानु मर्गिंगम केशव धृता नरहारी रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय जगदीश
हरे
केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवधृत्या नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जयो नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल
नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
नित्य गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल
हरि बोल
जय
हरि बोल
जय नरसिंहदेव की जय
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 प्रहलाद महाराज की जय
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 श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय
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 नित्य गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरि
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 बोल
बोल
हरि बोल
हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्ण
थैंक यू निशा माता जी
Thank you, Gayatri Mataji, for taking the lead. I don't have still the confidence to sing at my own, so thank you. Sorry, Prabhuji, I have to ask Gayatri Mataji to take the lead.
Very nice, Mataji. Nisha Mataji. So next time, so you would lead, yeah?
Oh, I'll try, Prabhuji. I think I'll still ask you the same question if Gayatri Mataji can take the lead. After hearing once, I have that confidence, but I'll try.
Yeah. If you teach your children like how to sing Nasimati, if you teach
Yeah.
it, then you will learn it more.
Yes, 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 Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's very nice. When I was learning first time, I was just telling you, I don't know, I try to teach her.
yeah,
Then I will
that's true.
learn more focus on myself.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you.
Okay, so can I request all the devotees kindly unmute and do 3 loud Haribols to Gayatri Mataji for kindly facilitating this Krishna book session, please?
हरि
हरि
बोल
बोल
Hari
हरि
Bol.
बोल
हरि
हरि बोल
श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय
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 Hari bol to all devotees today assembled here. Hare Krishna. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you so much. We are 17 past. Dear devotees, if you have got anything to share, kindly share. Otherwise, we shall conclude our session for tonight. Okay, we shall conclude.
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhuvaya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Anantagoti
अनंत कोटि
Vaishnavindiki
वैष्णव
Jai
Jai.
श्रील
Jai.
प्रभुपाद की जय
Jai.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
God
Hare
bless you,
Krishna.
everyone. See you
Hare
tomorrow
Krishna.
morning for
Thank you,
the first
Mataji.
session.
Hari Bol.
थैंक यू
Hare
माता जी
Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा सी यू
Hare Krishna.